Good morning or afternoon or whichever one it is.
12:45 p.m.
Came out to the lake to get some pictures, but the lake's all frozen over. Still gonna try though. We're gonna see if we can get some good shots right here. See what comes out.
I'm gonna go get another one.
It's gonna be humongous, but I'm gonna be right here.
2, 1, drop.
Oh, what the?
3, 2, 1. Let it.
Kind of curious to see how this looks. This is F11 1/100. Hey, you ready for some pictures?
Which hat do I wear?
Actually, that one.
Yeah.
No, I don't want to play. Snow is so packed.
Ready?
3, 2, 1. Let it.
That sounded painful.
Rocket planes like this will take ordinary people into space. Lay out the pieces before you start to assemble pieces, and the numbers are right here. Do you want to go downstairs to build it now?
We're done.
No.
We could be done.
Oh, Dad, that was nice.
Ah! I got you. You're trying to get me, huh?
Yo.
Guess who's in first?
Oh, I got a clean one without anything.
Salsa has green chili sauce. Let's try it.
Why does this taste like Domino's?
So the down part is obviously the f4, means it doesn't let a lot of light in. F4 100 ISO, and we're going to compare it to the 16mm Sigma, which is a 1.4. No lights have been changed or anything. The ISO is still at 100, but as you can see, it's definitely a lot more light being let in. Now back to the f4. It's not like we can't play with the ISO, so it's not like you're completely out of luck. Right here, the ISO is only at 500, and it's working perfectly fine for indoors. As a comparison, this is, again, the 16mm 1.4 at that same ISO. A whole lot more light being let in. But the constant f-stop on this is incredible. And then the clear magnification, which I'm in right now, it goes an extra 2 times. So it's 105mm, and then 2 times more for the clear image zoom. That's freaking awesome. So they get a point of reference as to how far it's held out to be able to fit inside of this frame right here, as opposed to like the 16mm or something like that. You definitely got to hold it out. This is at 1600 ISO, and all the dome lights in the car are on, but you can't really see much at that far. So I guess that's really the only downfall. So here we have it about arm's length away. If I'm filming myself and I'm holding the lens itself, this is where I would hold it. Just keep in mind that when I do that, I attempt to play with this a little bit because I'm holding the lens, and that's exactly where the little focus rings and the distance rings are. In any case, pay close attention to the TV, to the curtain. You can see a little bit of frame over my head. You can see a bit of the monitor. We're going to swap it out to the 16mm. For reference, this is at 1600 ISO. We're in a bedroom, it's nighttime. It's probably about the max that I would push the ISO on an a6400. But here's the other one. And this is still at the 1600 ISO, so let me turn that down. Boom, boom, boom. Right there. In any case, more TV, more frame. Above the frame now, the current, and this is 16mm. It would be about the same distance as me holding the lens right here. Since it's a prime lens, it doesn't necessarily have the distance rings, so it's easier to hold, but the OSS on that one. And here we are back on the 18 to 105. All in all, Probably not the greatest for nighttime, for dark scenes, I agree. But with the high enough ISO, some lights, it's not really a big problem. As far as vlogging goes, be able to zoom in and zoom out and the f-stop not change is superb. It's honestly the best feature. Even if it is an f4, as you saw, even with the pictures, it still creates enough bokeh in the background to have that background separation. As far as video goes, I mean, we're vlogging. Let's be honest, we don't need the 0.95 aperture for the background. It looks nice. People claim it's cinematic, but it's YouTube. They compress everything anyways. You know, this lens for video is great, but it's also great for photos. I hope this gave you all the information that I wish I found when I was looking up this subject. Everyone was like, hey, check out this cool cinematic video of this lens. But ultimately, with enough editing, you can get a GoPro to look like that. Not to talk down on a GoPro, but everyone knows that stigma. In any case, if you have any questions, show me a little message, comment by Facebook and stuff is down there somewhere. We'll see you guys.